bought the seeds of everything you promised, and cleared a space beneath the kitchen pane. I kept the soil soft and kept it honest, waiting for a sun that never came. The ceramic pots are lined up like a jury in a house that's gotten quiet as a grave. You left your coat and left me in a hurry, taking back the light I thought you gave. Now I'm tending to the flowers that never bloom, staring at the empty corners of the room, searching for a color in the gray and bitter cold, grieving for the stories that will never be told. It's a garden made of secrets, it's a harvest of the gloom, just me and all these flowers that never bloom. I see the neighbors' roses climbing fences, while mine are just a skeleton of brown. I've lost my will and lost my last defenses since the day you finally let the curtain down. There's a ghost of us still kneeling in the garden, tracing out the lines upon the dirt, but the ground is dry and starting now to harden around the heavy roots of all this hurt. They say that time to make a desert green, but they haven't seen the winter in my head. What's the point of water when the dream has been a long time dead? No petals on the floor, no sense of you anymore. Just the stems reaching for a closed door. Yeah, they never bloomed, they just stayed waiting for you. I bought the seeds of everything you promised, and cleared a space beneath the kitchen pane. I kept the soil soft and kept it honest, waiting for a sun that never came. The ceramic pots are lined up like a jury in a house that's gotten quiet as a grave. You left your coat and left me in a hurry, taking back the light I thought you gave. Now I'm tending to the flowers that never bloom, staring at the empty corners of the room, searching for a color in the gray and bitter cold, grieving for the stories that will never be told. the gloom. Just me and all these flowers that never bloom. I see the neighbors' roses climbing fences, while mine are just a skeleton of brown. I've lost my will and lost my last defenses since the day you finally let the curtain down. There's a ghost of us still kneeling in the garden, tracing out the lines upon the dirt. But the ground is dry and starting now to harden around the heavy roots of all this hurt. They say that time can make a desert green, but they haven't seen the winter in my head. What's the point of water when the dream has been a long time dead? No petals on the floor, no scent of you anymore. Just the stems reaching for a closed door. Yeah, they never bloomed, they just stayed waiting for you. I set the fire and I watched it climb, burning the bridges we built out of time. I sat in the ashes and tasted the soul while you walked away with a light steady foot. I polished your armor until it was bright, while I faded out like a ghost in the night. I made myself small just to give you the room to blossom and grow while I stayed in the gloom. I had to lose you to love me again, to find where the eye ends and we begin. I had to let go of the hand that I shook and finally read all the pages you took. It's a beautiful tragedy, a holy release, to find in your absence a flicker of peace. I was drowning in you, now I'm catching my breath. I had to face us and survive our own death. The silence is heavy, but the silence is mine. No more walking a jagged and invisible line. I'm learning the sound of my heart on its own, without the vibration of your ringing phone. I used to be scared of the space in the bed, now I'm sweeping the ghosts right out of my head. You were the anchor that kept me from shore, but I'm not a ship in your storm anymore. It didn't happen in a moment or a to find in your absence a flicker of peace. I was drowning in you, now I'm catching my breath. I had to face us and survive our own death. Goodbye to the version of me that you knew, the one who was broken and sent it on you. I'm finally waking, the fever is breaking. I lost you, and I found me. I finally found me. I set the fire and I watched it climb, burning the bridges we built out of time. I sat in the ashes and tasted the soot while you walked away with the light steady foot. I polished your armor until it was bright, while I faded out like a ghost in the night. I made myself small just to give you the room to blossom and grow while I stayed in the gloom. I had to lose you to love me again, to find where the eye ends and we begin. I had to let go of the hand that I shook and finally read all the pages you took. It's a beautiful tragedy, a holy release, to find in your absence a flicker of peace. I was drowning in you, now I'm catching my breath. I had to face us and survive our own death. The silence is heavy, but the silence is mine. No more walking a jagged and invisible line. I'm learning the sound of my heart on its own, without the vibration of your ringing phone. I used to be scared of the space in the bed, now I'm sweeping the ghosts right out of my head. You were the anchor that kept me from shore, but I'm not a ship in your storm anymore. It didn't happen in a moment or a day, it happened in the words I finally dare to say, that I am enough without your applause. I'm finding my beauty despite all my flaws. I had to lose you to love me again, to find where the eye ends and we begin. I had to let go of the hand that I shook and finally read all the pages you took. It's a beautiful tragedy, a holy release, to find in your absence a flicker of peace. I was drowning in you, now I'm catching my breath. I had to face us and survive our own death. Goodbye to the version of me that you knew, the one who was broken and centered on you. I'm finally waking, the fever is breaking. I lost you, and I found me. I finally found me. I'm walking through the echoes of this hallway where your laughter used to hang like morning light. Now the silence has a heavy way of staying, and the shadows seem to lengthen every night. I see your toothbrush resting on the counter next to mine, like nothing ever changed, but the ghost of who we were begins to falter in a life that's been completely arranged. It's a different kind of quiet, it's a hollow kind of blue, to realize I'm just someone you loved and outgrew. Now I'm a chapter you finished, a name in the rain, a flicker of sunlight, a dull throb of pain. I'm a photograph fading, a bridge that you crossed, just a part of the person that you had to exhaust. Yeah, it's a bitter pill to swallow when the dreaming is through, being nothing but someone you love. Now I'm just someone you love. I saw you in the park the other Tuesday. You were wearing that expression I once knew, but you looked at me in such a strange and new way. Like a stranger, you were simply passing through. No spark of recognition in your features, no tremor in the way you said hello. We're just two broken, complicated creatures with nowhere left for all this love to go. I'm a habit you broke, I'm a secret you kept, I'm the tear on the pillow where you finally slept. I'm the yesterday holding your tomorrow back, the missing piece on a lonely track. Now I'm just someone you loved and outgrew, a ghost in the mirror that you're looking through. Now I'm a chapter you finished, a name in the rain, a flicker of sunlight, a dull throb of pain. I'm a photograph fading, a bridge you crossed, just a part of the person that you had to exhaust. Yeah, it's a bitter pill to swallow when the dreaming is through, being nothing but someone you love. Not the one you hold, not the one you keep, just a name you whisper before you fall asleep. Someone you love, just someone you. Now I'm just someone you knew. Now I'm just someone you knew. The driveway's cold, the engine's humming low. I'm memorizing shadows where you stand. It's funny how the things we used to know are slipping like the hourglass in my hand. You're wearing that old sweater, torn and blue, the one I said I loved 1,000 times. Now everything that's beautiful and true is turning into ghosts and bitter rhymes. So give me one last hug before the world goes Let your heartbeat be the rhythm that I carry in my chest. Before we lay the earth, we were to a final lonely rest. Just a minute more, maybe just a second more of we. Before you're just a shadow in a fading memory. Your keys are jingling, a heavy metal sound. The porch light flickers like it's losing hope. I'm looking for a reason to stay bound, but we've reached the frayed and jagged end of road. Don't say a word, don't try to fix the break. The air between us is already thin. One final breath is all that I can take before the winter of your absence starts to win. So give me one last hug before the world goes dark. Hold me till the silence leaves a permanent mark. Let your heartbeat be the rhythm that I carry in my chest. Before we lay the us, we were to a final lonely rest. Just a minute more of maybe, just a second more of we. Before you're just a shadow in a fading memory. My arms feel like they're made of lead and glass, afraid to squeeze too tight, afraid to let you pass. I'll keep the scent of pine and rain upon your skin to remind me of the war I couldn't win. The driveway's cold, the engine's humming low. I'm memorizing shadows where you stand. It's funny how the things we used to know are slipping like the hourglass in my hand. You're wearing that old sweater, torn and blue, the one I said I loved 1,000 times. Now everything that's beautiful and true is turning into ghosts and bitter rhymes. So give me one last hug before the world goes dark. Hold me till the silence leaves a permanent mark. Let your heartbeat be the rhythm that I carry in my chest. Before we lay the earth, we were to a final lonely rest. Just a minute more of maybe, just a second more of we. Before you're just a shadow in a fading memory. Your keys are jingling, a heavy metal sound. The porch light flickers like it's losing hope. I'm looking for a reason to stay bound, but we've reached the frayed and jagged end of road. Don't say a word, don't try to fix the break. The air between us is already thin. One final breath is all that I can take before the winter of your absence starts to win. So give me one last hug before the world goes dark. Hold me till the silence leaves a permanent mark. Let your heartbeat be the rhythm that I carry in my chest. Before we lay the earth, we were to a final lonely rest. Just a minute more second more of we, before you're just a shadow in a fading memory. My arms feel like they're made of lead and glass, afraid to squeeze too tight, afraid to let you pass. I'll keep the scent of pine and rain upon your skin to remind me of the war I couldn't win. You can go now. I'll stay right here. Just a shadow, just a memory. The last hug is the one I'll never leave. I'm walking through the echoes of this hallway, where your laughter used to hang like morning light. Now the silence has a heavy way of staying, and the shadows seem to lengthen every night. I see a toothbrush resting on the counter next to mine, like nothing ever changed. But the ghost of who we were begins to falter in a life that's been completely rearranged. It's a different kind of quiet, it's a hollow kind of blue. Realize I'm just someone you loved and outgrew. Now I'm a chapter you finished, a name in the rain, a flicker of sunlight, a dull throb of pain. I'm a photograph fading, a bridge that you crossed, just a part of the person that you had to exhaust. Yeah, it's a bitter pill to swallow when the dreaming is through, being nothing but someone you love. I saw you in the park the other Tuesday. You were wearing that expression I once knew, but you looked at me in such a strange and new way. Like a stranger, you were simply passing through. No spark of recognition in your features, no tremor in the way you said hello. We're just two broken, complicated creatures with nowhere left for all this love to go. I'm a habit you broke, I'm a secret you kept. I'm the tear on the pillow where you finally slept. I'm the yesterday holding your tomorrow back, the missing piece on a lonely track. Oh, now I'm just someone you loved and outgrew, a ghost in the mirror that you're looking through. Now I'm a chapter you finished, a name in the rain, a flicker of sunlight, a dull throb of pain. I'm a photograph fading, a bridge that you crossed, just a part of the person that you had to exhaust. Yeah, it's a bitter pill to swallow when the dreaming is through, being nothing but someone you loved, not the one you hold, not the one you keep, just a name you whisper before you fall asleep. Someone you love, just someone you loved, and just now I'm just I see you calling like you need a favor, like you forgot the way you left the room. Your voice has got that artificial flavor of someone trying to undo the doom. You say you're lonely and the nights are longer. Well, I've been living in the dark for months, thinking that the pain would make me stronger, but it only made me hollow all at once. Now you're acting like the victim of the story, like you're the one who's bleeding on the floor. But I won't let you claim a shred of glory for walking out that heavy wooden door. Don't come around and check if I'm rehearsing the way I'm supposed to live without your thirst. Before you start the crying and the cursing, just remember that you broke me first. I'm picking up the pieces of my pride now, the ones you stepped on with your designer shoes. There's nowhere left for me to run and hide now. I've got nothing left for me to lose. So save your sorry for a heart that's beating. Mine's been steady like a stone inside my chest. I'm done with all the lying and the cheating, and giving you my absolute best. You took the oxygen, you took the light, you left me shivering in the middle of the night. Now you want a spark to keep you warm, after you're the one who invited the storm. So don't act like the victim of the story, like you're the one who's bleeding on the floor. I won't let you claim a shred of glory for walking out that heavy wooden door. Don't come around to check if I'm rehearsing the way I'm supposed to live without your thirst. Before you start the crying and the cursing, just remember that you broke me first. Yeah, you broke me first. Don't forget that part when you're telling everyone I'm the one who's cold. You broke me first. I see you calling like you need a favor, like you forgot the way you left the room. Your voice has got that artificial flavor of someone trying to undo the doom. You say you're lonely and the nights are longer. Well, I've been living in the dark for months, thinking that the pain would make me stronger, but it only made me hollow all at once. Now you're acting like the victim of the story, like you're the one who's bleeding on the floor. But I won't let you claim a shred of glory for walking out that heavy wooden door. Don't come around to check if I'm rehearsing the way I'm supposed to live without your thirst. Before you start the crying and the cursing, just remember that you broke me first. I'm picking up the pieces of my pride now, the ones you stepped on with your designer shoes. There's nowhere left for me to run and hide now. I've got nothing left for me to keep you warm after you're the one who invited the storm. So don't